Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever will never see this. This is Z3 Dogs Under Faust, the Whiff, come back at you with some more Warhammer 40k. I'm going to be covering the Admech Army of Renown army list I have. It's going to have 2 battalions for 2k and start you off at 2 CP. It's going to have 3 Skitarii Marshals. You're going to have a Tech Priest Manipulus, Dominist, and Techno-Archaeologist, 2 10-man squads or transhuman squads of Sicarian Ruststalkers, 1 5-man squad of Iron Strider Balistaries, and then 4 5-man squads of Vanguards, and 2 20-man squads of Skitarii Rangers. Now, this list is quite odd. So since it's Army of Renown, I'm going to jump over here. You get several benefits. 1, all of them get +1 leadership and +1 attack. They all have a 5-up invul save for the Rangers and the Vanguard. And then the Rangers, get... oh, where is this? Oh, really? It didn't copy that? Well, I'll just have to read it online. Ignore what this says. Rangers, they get light cover. But if you normal move, advance, or fall back, it loses the light cover. So what you want to do is, if you're getting shot first and they're going to move in range to shoot you, then you're good. You just stay where you are and you move up with the Vanguards. If they're not able to shoot you yet, you move up basically once. So you're going to be in key position for the rest of the game with the Rangers, and then they're just good there. And you don't have to worry about getting them on the light cover because they're always going to have a light cover. Doesn't matter. And they're going to be getting a bunch of bonuses from the Marshals, giving them reroll wounds. You're going to get reroll hits. You're going to get extra shots. You're going to get extra AP. You're going to get reduced AP coming at you with the stratagems and everything with the Magi, Logi, and the other initial advanced protocols from these. He has the other one. Artesian. So you're going to be buffing up 1 to 2 of these squads at a time, just making them nasty, while you move up with the Vanguards, shoot long range with Balistaries, kill the spooky shit with their Strength 9 weapon. And you're going to have 2 Marshals take each path of the side flanks, and you're going to push up with them while the other Marshal and 3 guys just buff up these 2. Now the reason I don't have many Vanguards, because I said the Rangers is to get light cover. Vanguard is when you advance, you roll an additional d6 and you drop whatever you want. So you're going to drop the lowest, and then that gives you more for your advance roll with them. And then for the blast rule, they never count as having more than 6 or more. So you could run technically 20 Vanguards, your opponent will not get blast. However, a lot of people don't run blast because a lot of people are smart and run 5 to 10 anyway. And blast isn't always a lot of great options for people to take. And then furthermore, even if your opponent has blast, they can still roll low. So it may not matter. Or against this list, they can still roll high. So it's meh. The bigger thing is that you just want these guys to be rolling up and doing their ability, which is when they're in melee, your opponent gets -1 toughness in attacks. Or sorry, strength. And so, where is that? Well, it's here somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it is. I gotta find that. Oh no, here we go. Yeah, I'm blind. So excluding vehicles, -1 strength and toughness, and that's gonna really help with these Ruststalkers, which should just tear in with their blades, just mess somebody up, something nasty, against them, which is gonna be very very nice with their strength 5 attacks, AP -3, and on 6s to wound, it does mortals as well, and they're gonna have a lot of attacks. It's big nasty. So you just want one of these squads in, and then these just tear them up. That's how this plays out. For Forge World, there's a couple options. There's Metallica, Mars, and Stygius. Stygius is like, no one ever talks about it. More so Mars or Metallica are very popular options. But Stygius, I like it for guaranteeing your guys are going to stick around longer. In case they have range power and they can get rid of your Rangers, this is going to give them Dents. And then if they don't have range power, well, you're still going to have Dents. So that just gonna makes it so whatever small firearms they have, they're really it's not gonna be an issue. And not just that, your iron striders are gonna get done so long as they're far enough away. So this should really help you win the shooting and the melee. Now against my other Admech army, it's kind of a toss-up. I like the other Admech army just like 2% better. It's like 51% versus 49%. So the other Admech army is not Army of Renown, so it lets me do a few more things. I have some servitors to hold stuff, a Calidus assassin I could bring to cuck my opponent out of CP, and so many Iron Striders. And then they're getting so many bonuses for their shooting. It's so great. I have that video, you can check it out, already posted a while back. And man, oh man, this army does not fuck around. It's because it's so much strength 9. If your opponent is not AOC, they're not Imperium or Chaos, they're getting dunked on. Because they're taking, at minimum, 4 to 6 wounds. And even if they reduced it, that's 5 wounds per an attack. And these things are just, they're so nasty. So this is much better against an elite army. This is better against usually more infantry based. So this will be better usually. Boy, it's a real toss up against what you're gonna fight. Both are good. This is more balanced for the people that like balanced. But again, there's matchups it will lose, and this one will win, and this will lose, and this one will win. So try whichever you like. Both are good. This is the Army of Renown. I think it's very cool. I almost want to say you get rid of more Iron Striders and add more Vanguards, but Vanguards are a trap, honestly. It's all about the Rangers. And you could, yeah, give them the plasma weapons or the snipers and stuff, anti-vehicle stuff, but it's not that strong. And if you do their upgrades to improve their galvanic rifles, then you want more galvanic rifles. So I think that stuff is honestly a trap. It looks hella cool. I think my first video on my channel had Army of Renown, where it's just like 120 Rangers and Vanguards combined, and that shit was so cool looking. Boy, it would not do nearly as well as this list, I guarantee it. Like, average-wise. So, and then this goes off the card. There's just so much stuff. Along with, again, this is Army of Renown Skutari Veteran Cohort. That's where it tells you the bonuses Vanguard vets get and the Rangers get, along with some other Warlord traits and relics, etc. if you want it. They also go up more in expense for Rangers and Veterans. They become more expensive. So they're going to be much harder to field a shit ton of them, or they're just going to eat through your points faster than you would like. That, and you need to run a Marshal in each detachment, and a Marshal also has to be your Warlord. Of course, I didn't say it, but my Warlord Marshal has yeah, he's got the Raiment of the Techno Mortar. I don't think I have a Warlord trait, just that one relic, which is great for this army because you're going to need your CP with this army to really dunk on your opponent. Which is giving him a 5-up Feel No Pain. And I can select one core unit, and then each time it attacks, you can ignore all hit roll and ballistic skill modifiers. So they can have -1s or changing stuff to your ballistics. Nope. So they could run, hell, the Caluxus Assassin, and so it turns your shit to hit on 6s. Nope. Like, you can deal with a lot of different stuff with this army, which is nice. Just not mortals. But this is very spooky. Again, though, it does not get Armor of Contempt, and they're still saving on a 4-up against like regular bolter spam. But they have a 5-up invul, which is nice because there's so many cheap chaff. Boy, I don't look at this army and I think, oh yes, chaff. I want them. They're actually good. I need them to do things. Only chaff in this army is a good chunk of the Vanguard, but even then, you want one Vanguard boy in to buff up the Rust Stalkers. As long as they get a single model in, they're getting their buffs. Yeah. Without further ado, that kind of concludes the Admech AOR. If you want to check it out, I'll have the list and battle scribed up on the Google Drive for people that want to grab it. My Google Drive info is down below, along with my Twitch handle if you want to come check me out when I stream. I'm streaming now when I record most of my videos. And then like, share, and subscribe to the video if you like my content. It makes my day when people come below or reach out to me. Take care. Have an awesome day. Game on.